Welcome to Lunch Break. We get an hour lunch, so we're spending 15 minutes of it each day to talk about whatever. So, let's begin the week.
Lunch break?
Lunch break.
It's Monday.
Monday
Yar.
morning. How's your Monday?
It's okay. I turned in like a huge thing, first thing, and then so for the rest of the day I haven't really been doing that much because it's what I turned in is outrageous. So
It's the big point stuff.
yeah, well, it's not all of it. I still have one of them in my bucket that I'm like working on slowly, kind of getting to the point of being able to turn it in. But it was worth like 2 days worth of points, and then the one I have in my bucket's worth like a full day's worth of points too. So just kind of chilling.
I just feel sick and tired and I want to die, and I've just been arguing with the quality control people all day because they keep rejecting the stuff I'm turning in, and all the rejections are not valid. They're just like, you gotta change this equipment to something else, and I'm like, no, I don't. It's not in the design optics. I don't have to do this. And they're like, oh yeah, you're right. And then I get it back again. They're like, oh, you gotta change this, and I'm like, no, I don't. It's not in the scope. And they're like, oh yeah, you're right. And then happens a third time. Oh, you gotta change this shit. And I'm like, no, I don't. How many times are you gonna fucking reject it back to me like this?
Damn.
But yeah, I'd rather not be here today. I'd rather just be in bed or on my computer. I've got a bunch of stuff that I'm working on. My nuclear project's finally coming to fruition. I've got the KMZ. I don't know what KMZ stands for. It's like this thing that Google Earth can view, but it's almost done. I've been working on it for like a year.
Yeah.
I've been putting off Virginia because Virginia sucks. There's like, for some reason, fuck Virginia. 45% of all U.S. targets are in Virginia. But then the tedious part is 75% of that 45% is one city.
Yeah.
So I don't know why. Norfolk, Virginia. If you want to survive a nuclear war, do not be there. It'll be turned into the center of a star.
That's crazy.
Fuck Norfolk, Virginia in particular.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean I wouldn't if I wasn't at work today, I would be probably just listening to the book still and chilling.
You playing that cast and chill game?
Yeah, that game is awesome. Also, like I have this like deep feeling that I'm like forgetting, or that I have something important that I have to do today and I just don't know what it is. Like I know for a fact. I was telling myself about it yesterday, and like I went into today knowing that I have something I needed to do, but I still don't know what it is.
You don't have physical therapy today, do you?
I'm done with that right now. I graduated.
How was the graduation ceremony?
It was cool. They gave me a hat and then walked down the thing, and then I shook the guy's hand, and then
You didn't trip or anything?
no, well, yeah.
No, yeah.
But no, I don't know. Yeah, I've got nothing. I don't know what it is. It's probably something stupid. It's probably something. It's probably like I wanted to do a specific exercise or something. I just forgot, and I'll figure it out eventually. But yeah, mostly just been listening to freaking X-Force.
What did you do over the weekend?
Mostly just played that game, really. That fishing game.
I wasn't around at all over the weekend, hardly. I was just doing dumb family responsibility stuff.
Yeah.
Driving around. I don't want to be driving around getting sunburnt.
Yeah. Yeah. I pretty much blew my weekend away. But it was cool. It was fun.
Relaxing.
Yeah, it was chill. Yeah.
I've got, I'm really excited for this Friday because there's no work on Friday.
Right. That's going to be sweet. It's Independence Day, which just makes me think of X-Force again.
Yeah.
So
It's Columbus Day.
yeah. It's going to be kind of cool.
Not sure if we're doing anything on that day. I know our friends want to have a party, but they live kind of far away, and then...
They do? They want to have a party on Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
But John's family is also having stuff, but it's not going to be anywhere near here. It's out like in Pleasureville, which is probably further away than our friends.
Huh. If they're trying to do stuff at the pool house, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Because the weather's going to be like perfect for that kind of thing. So.
Could have a cookout, eat some hamburgers that aren't cooked all the way through.
Yeah.
Launch fireworks, get too irresponsibly drunk and swim in a pool.
Mm-hmm.
All the
Yeah.
fun things in life.
Yeah, that sounds pretty awesome. This is totally off topic. So you can make pasta like really easy
Mm-hmm.
with just like egg and flour. You just and like a rolling pin. You just literally like put an egg on like a cooking board, a wooden cooking board, or put some flour down, put an egg on there, and then just like roll the egg into the flour.
Yeah.
And then wait for like 30 minutes for it to sort of expand a little bit, and then you roll it out into strips, put some more flour on there, and then chop it into strips.
We could probably do that pretty easily sometime. Have like a pasta night or something.
Yeah, like I would want to do like an Alfredo something.
Yeah, like fettuccine Alfredo
Because
with
it'd be really easy to make like Alfredo pasta because it's literally just strips.
Parmesan chicken.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I'd be able to make that pretty easily now. With all that like weird mac and cheese oven baked stuff we've been making, I've got quite a bit of experience with making I don't know what the word is, fondue or something, the little creamy fish. Not fish, what the hell?
No.
Cheese sauce.
Yeah. Fondant? No, that's the icing. That's like the solid icing that's like malleable. You can make it into shapes and such.
Yeah, I have no idea what it's called.
It's not fondue either. Fondue is like...
Isn't it like that weird cheese you dip bread in?
I think so, yeah.
Ugh. I like cheese, but I don't know if I like cheese that much.
Yeah, I love cheese. I could eat just cheese forever.
I like some cheeses alone, like that the cheese you get in like the red wax thing.
Yeah.
Big fan of that.
The Baby Bell. Is that what it's?
Baby Back?
Baby Bell. Baby.
Isn't Baby Bell the ice cream? Maybe they also...
Yeah.
It would make sense they make cheese too, because it's all dairy.
Yeah, but I guess it isn't though. You're probably right. I thought it was Baby something. Or Bell something.
There's like a cow.
Yeah.
So cows wear bells.
They're also covered in wax.
Are cows covered in wax?
No, the cheeses.
Oh, yeah.
They don't do that to the cows. They only do that to apples. Anyway, I was freaking... Yeah, dude, what book are you on X-Force?
I am on Renegades.
Renegades.
I stayed up a little bit too late listening to it last night, and then it was like 11 o'clock, and I was like, oh,
Did you do Homefront already?
I'm skipping the 0.5s until I re-listen to it again. I feel like I'll have like a better... It's kind of like watching Star Trek with a guide, and then once you do that, you can watch it all and feel fine because you like this stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy the 3.5, and I've got limited amount of credits, so I don't want to use my credits on the 0.5s until I know I'm like really want to watch them.
Yeah, the 3.5 one I can agree was a little slower and definitely worth like that one was probably the skippable one. Homefront was pretty cool, and it did give a decent amount of context. But if so far you're not feeling like you're missing anything, then it's whatever, I guess. I felt like that one was like just like a fun Earth story, because like everything else was happening in the universe forever, and Homefront's like finally like a thing happening on Earth. It's like the whole thing happens there. But yeah. Yeah, I think I'm like mostly through Armageddon. Oh no, I finished Armageddon. I'm like 5 hours into Valkyrie.
Ooh.
So I'm about like 1/3 of the way through Valkyrie.
It feels like the tensions between Joe and Skippy are continuing to rise. Like they're getting more and more annoyed at each other more often.
They definitely kind of... I know that in that part of the book too, that definitely feels like things get kind of tense. But it kind of makes sense, like everything's going on. It's kind of intense.
There's a lot of bad shit going on for them. Like Skippy's like he's more and more hesitant to believe what he thinks he knows about the elders, and every time it feels like Joe's like whole expedition out there is just completely pointless because no matter what they do, Earth is screwed.
Yeah.
Like if in 60 years, the rest of the universe is going to know about Earth's existence because of the wormholes, and not to mention the 2 giant warships that are heading to Earth. Like it's coming to a nice end. So I can definitely see why they're like tense, but I don't like to see it. It's like 2 best friends fighting all the time.
Yeah. It's all right. It's fine. Everything's fine. Man, I've been again, total change of topic. I've been thinking about Linux a lot the past few days. I really do wish I had a proper Linux machine outside of the Steam Deck, like a full desktop that I could just have as a Linux environment. It's technically possible to do like a dual boot on my desktop, but the problem is like Linux software isn't the same as like Windows software. So while I could do a dual boot and then just use my computer with all of the same files and access everything like I normally would on Windows, but through Linux, all of the software that I have installed is essentially useless. So I would have to like download the same software again for Linux. So I'd have to have like more, I'd have to use up more space.
Yeah.
And like that kind of sucks. So like I'm not really sure if I like that.
It feels
But-
like Linux is gaining more and more popularity. Like I remember the two big ones used to be Mac and Windows, but I don't really
Right.
hear anything about Mac anymore. It's more just Windows and Linux.
People that use Apple's products love it, and it's good. It's just not really like, if you're not in that sphere, you're not really gonna be influenced by it. It doesn't matter at all. But yeah, like I was thinking like Arch Linux, because that's what the Steam Deck is based on, and it seems like it has like really good support generally.
Mhm.
So, and then like I watched honestly, a big part of it is freaking PewDiePie has began just fully, like his whole thing has always been minimalism, just like getting rid of shit. So he has like very few objects of like, you know, he lives like a very minimalist life. He doesn't own that much stuff. And he was like, he kind of hates Google. He's like,
you saw his no Google or I'm done with Google video?
yeah. Did you watch that one?
I watched a little bit of it. I never finished it though.
Right. But he has other videos of like him working with Linux and stuff, and like trying to like just get rid of all of the subscription stuff and just anything to do with like large companies, basically just owning all of the shit you use. And his like journey of it is like really cool. And like I just don't know if I can, like, I know that I've tried many times to play with, to get into Linux, and I've just suffered. And it probably would happen again, but I'm like, I don't know. It is different now, kinda, but
It looks cool, but sounds like a major pain.
yeah, it definitely is harder, and it definitely would take work, and it would take many days to set everything up, and it would be, you would have definitely, there are going to be headaches ahead, and there would be like days where you have multiple days trying to solve a specific problem. But the upside of it all is once you've done that, it's yours.
And satisfying.
It's complete, it's satisfying, but it's like, it's, you know, it's something that you know, you have total control over it, and once it's set up, it's set up. You don't have to worry about it anymore. But one of the big things is like he's trying to like offload everything. He's like, I'm like getting rid of like Google stuff is crazy, because obviously you get used to like Google's cloud services and like Google Keep notes for your phone, for like having all your stuff there, like Google Photos for your phone and having all your stuff there. Like I use, like whenever I'm like recording something on my phone and I want to send it to my desktop, I just go into my browser and type in Google Photos and then just pull it from my phone. Like you can do all of that on Linux, and you can even like, he also has the same phone as me, but he just installed like, I think it's called I don't know. I forgot what it's called. But he installed a different operating system on his phone that's Linux-based, Arch Linux-based. And so he has like, you know, like Android is already Linux-based, but it's like a different version of Linux that's not Google-fied. It's completely separate. And then he has it all like synced up to his computer, which is also Linux-based, Arch Linux-based. And then he has like a little server for all of his stuff. So he like does self-hosting. So he self-hosts like photos. So he can send his photos from his phone to his computer, and he can, you know, like do all the stuff you would do with Google services, but it's self-hosted. So he just does it from home. And he has like Linux on everything. And it does sound really cool. And to be able to have, and you know, obviously you can fully customize that and do whatever you want with it. Make your phone look like and act in any way you want. And you can still access all of Android's stuff. Like you can still use all of those apps and everything. It's just, you know, on Linux, on a different operating system. But then I go back and I'm like, damn it, I use Google for everything. Like Google's so important to me. Like
Apple now.
Right. It's exactly like, and it's like, that's one of the reasons why I even got this phone in the first place, is because it feels like everything's tied in to everything else I already use. Like my browser, everything syncs over. Going from my desktop to this is like, you know, seamless.
It's like I don't know how to say it, like the consoleization of PC. Like Linux is now the new PC for the PC.
Right. Yeah. It's just like, I don't know. I'm hoping like the good thing about PewDiePie doing that is like really the larger the Linux community is, the better it gets.
Yeah.
And that's like 100% the way it works. Like the more people that switch to it, the better it gets. And so if more people do that, eventually we'll get to a point where there'll be companies that will produce hardware for purchase that are like for self-hosting. And so instead of like, again, maybe instead of relying on Google for your photos, for like, I want to build a NAS. Like, I'm like if I switch to Linux-based everything, I need a NAS, a proper NAS, which is just a server that's just full of drives and it just stores everything. And then you can host all of your servers like Plex or whatever you would want to use other than Plex, or like, anything else you want to host. Your own domains and stuff, so you can secure all of your stuff under your own domain, and it's not under like a Google domain anymore. Yeah. And you can have your own email service, so you don't have to use Gmail. You can create your own email through your own domain and literally just host all of your own shit. If somebody were to, like, I'm assuming that probably does exist, it's probably very expensive, but if more people were there and more people were buying into that kind of thing, and the that stuff was more available, it would be so cool if that's what the ecosystem shifted towards. But obviously, Google doesn't want that.
Oh, no.
Microsoft doesn't want that. So, I don't know. But it's just sort of a fantasy. Like, the idea of, like, it somehow becomes super easy and, like...
Decentralization.
Yeah, and you can finally just, like, own your shit. But, I don't know.
It's the opposite of that whole you have to rent everything kind of world we're going into.
Yeah. It felt weird, though, because when PewDiePie was talking about it, because I was like, man, I relate to him so much about all of this shit. Like the fucking, like, the desktop thing. Like, I love using Linux on desktop. It's so nice. And then he was like, yeah, he uses his Steam Deck, too. He's like, my Steam Deck is, I, like, do a lot of my self-hosting on my Steam Deck. So he's like, that's what he's using for his NAS stuff, because it's, like, it's already Linux. He just installed Linux onto it again, but, like, not Steam Linux. But still can play all of your games and everything. It's just not Steam OS. And then he uses that to like host his servers, and then obviously putting Linux on your phone sounds super cool. And he had the same phone as me. I also have a Steam Deck I could use to do that, and like my desktop is full AMD. I wouldn't have any NVIDIA problems. I'd totally be able to use like full Linux on my desktop. Yeah. I'm like, this is something I literally could do. But, like, do I want to get rid of Google?
I can only think of, like, maybe, like, two downsides. The big one being, like, it's a massive pain in the ass. But then, like, without any cloud services, if you have, like, a house fire or something, it's all gone.
Yeah.
That would be...
Yeah, I think, like, realistically, if I did do this, I would still back up all of my stuff onto an actual cloud service.
Yeah.
As well as having my own NAS. But I would do that for, like, particular stuff. But yeah, I don't know.
We have to go back.
Yeah, we have to leave, and I don't want to.
No, we can just stay here forever.
Yeah, I guess.
Monday.
Yeah, no, I hate Monday. I don't want to be here anymore.
Well, it's a Tuesday.
All right.
Bye.
Lunch break. Tuesday?
It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. How's Tuesday going for you at work?
I want to go home.
We are home.
Oh, I want to stay home.
What a mood.
I almost took a half day, thought about it, then was like, no. And now I'm still there.
Happy birthday. It's a birthday day at work for
yeah.
some reason. I don't know what that means.
They're just giving us crap.
Did you get the email that was like, happy birthday?
Yeah.
It's very strange.
Yeah. I'm waiting on, all I can think about right now, and it's driving me crazy, is this freaking hot sauce that's supposed to be here. And it's not here. And it's never going to be here. It says it's down the road. I was supposed to say, one of the reasons why I wanted to take a half day is so that I could stay home to actually pick up this delivery, because I haven't had to sign for a thing that I've had delivered to myself in forever. I can't remember the last time I had to sign for something.
I don't think I've ever signed for anything.
Like, I've done it many times in my old house, like, it happened regularly, but I haven't had to do it in ages, and I ordered this hot sauce, and it's such a freaking powerful hot sauce that they want me to sign for it, but I can't sign for it unless I'm here, and the freaking UPS driver is down the road from here, right now, and they have 20 minutes to get here before I have to go back to work.
But they've sat there for 20 minutes.
They've been sitting there since we got here. It is driving me crazy. Like, they just need to go up the road and give it to me. If I have to leave before they get here, then I don't know what's going to happen. I guess they have to bring it back to the UPS facility, and either they're going to try to bring it on a different day, or I got to drive up somewhere and pick it up.
To add insult to injury, I'm pretty sure our apartment building is one of the last stops of the UPS vans as well.
Well, it says they're right there. Like, they're literally right there. It's so annoying. Like, I wish I could just message this driver, or at least tell them, like, hey, drop it off at a different time. That's not an option. You can say drop it off on a different day, but I'm not going to wait until the weekend to get this thing. And if I say a different day, there's going to pick the same time range, which happens to be exactly the time range that we're at work from after getting back from lunch. I don't know. So stupid.
And you only have to sign for it because it's a chemical weapon.
Right. It's a stupid fucking... It's hot sauce. Like, it's just hot sauce. Like, I just want it, though. I would like to have it today. I don't want to have to think about this anymore. It's ridiculous.
At work today, I've been arguing again with the QC team. They keep sending me stuff, and they're like, you got to change this. And then I say, no, it's not in the scope.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, yeah, my bad. And
Right.
then that's happened twice today. It happened 3 times yesterday.
Yeah.
Don't understand why they keep saying I have to design things that are not within the scope.
I don't know. That's weird that you're getting a lot of back and forth. They're not even saying the same things are wrong. They just keep saying, like, something new is not correct.
Yeah, it's like, it's the same project too. And it like, I will submit it and then they'll reject it back. And I'm like, I'll submit it again because those call-outs are not valid.
Right.
So I don't know if it's counting negatively against me because I'm not actually getting any real, like, valid rejections.
Huh. Yeah, that is weird. I don't know. My day's been chill. I have like a weird little project. It's not a huge deal. I just been working on it and mostly doing that, listening to my book. I didn't have my headphones today, so I had to wear my big headphones. I have like backup headphones, and my backup headphones are like gigantic and like not comfortable at all. And I've been wearing those all day because I couldn't find my earbuds. But then I got home from lunch and found them underneath my desk, like deep underneath my desk. But thank God I have them. That's like what? That's like an important thing about my day today. As those headphones. Like, that's one of the key things. Like, otherwise I'm just sitting in the office. I'll lose my mind. But having to wear those giant ones suck.
Listening to the symphony of coughs, sniffles, and farts.
Right. Yeah, I don't know what I would do if I couldn't listen to stuff in there.
I don't know why, but I've been looking up Fidel Castro all day. I don't even know how that got started. I don't know. I got some satellite beamed some thoughts into me, and they were like, look up Fidel Castro. I was like, yes, must look up Fidel Castro.
Interesting.
And I found out that he was obsessed with dairy products and had a favorite cow that, I forget its name, it's like Burr or some Spanish name.
Huh.
But he would visit the cow every day and sing to it, play music for it, and hug it. And when it died, he made a statue of it and put it on all the currency.
Interesting.
He also loved ice cream. Apparently, he could eat up to 28 scoops of ice cream a day, which is like 3.5 pints of ice cream.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd eat 2 scoops of ice cream and pass out.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I could eat 2 full pints. I feel like I could do it. I know after 1 pint, I'd be like, oh, and then I would be like, I regret. Well, I don't regret. I would be like, that was delicious. That felt like enough ice cream for the day. Like, I should not be eating anything else today.
Now do it 2 more times.
But if I did it 1 more time, I think I could manage it. Like, I think I could physically do it. Like, 1 more pint, I would, like, at that point be, like, really regretting my decisions. But the 3rd pint, I don't know. I don't think I would be able to stomach a 3rd pint.
How many pints of ice cream can the stomach hold?
I don't know. I mean, I would be waiting. I would assume because ice cream it breaks down so quick, your body would just soak it up. So it wouldn't really be a matter of how much you can hold in your stomach. It's more of a matter of how much sugar can your body handle. Like,
he died at the age of 91 in 2011.
Yeah.
After roughly 5,000 pints of ice cream.
Yeah. I mean, I could say I may have had like 500 pints of ice cream in my life so far.
Oh my God.
I mean, probably. Maybe more.
I do love ice cream. It's very good.
I love it. It's delicious.
I think it's like my favorite like sweet treat.
Yeah. I would imagine that he wasn't eating ice cream throughout his childhood.
Yeah, probably not. He grew up poor.
Right. So, like, he only really ate a shit ton of it when he was older, so he probably could get away with eating a ton of ice cream.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But, like, yeah.
We played Kenshi yesterday.
Yeah, we did. It was cool. I am excited to work on that. I haven't started on it at all yet, but I got a lot of other crap I got to do today before I can do that. And I don't want to get, like, I want to get started on it, but I don't want to get too crazy invested into it today.
Yeah.
Quite yet. But yeah, I'm looking forward to working on that one.
The game was like making me kind of angry near the end there.
Yeah.
Cuz I don't know, I just kept messing up the controls, and it kept leading to me getting my ass kicked. And I guess it's not a downside, like, you know, it improves the skills, but
Yeah.
it's not what I wanted to happen.
Right.
Then like I look away for like 5 seconds and just like, oh, he's been enslaved.
Yeah.
Nice. So now I have to escape rebirth.
That's not so bad though. It's pretty good. It's a good thing that happened.
It is good for the story, I think.
I mean, yeah, that's perfect.
I've been thinking of like a little intro for the next episode where I could be like, or what's his name? Seket's following the path of his father who died in rebirth.
Yeah. You better not start just doing like, you cannot do that every episode. You cannot.
That's just a one-off.
I would lose my mind. Yeah.
Well, the Outdoor Boys is retired apparently, so
Right.
it's free game.
Yeah.
Tay here with the Outdoor Boys. Wait, no, I'm not the Outdoor Boys.
Yeah.
Tay here with the Timecast YouTube channel.
But yeah, like, does he have like an intro, like a graphic at the start of the videos? Or
The
is
Outdoor Boys?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. It's like the Outdoor Boys logo.
Like it shows up at the beginning?
I don't think so. I think it's just like it's not even him like going like Luke here with the Outdoor Boys
Yeah.
YouTube channel. It's just like a B-roll of like random stuff that's going to happen in the video.
Huh. I mean, I feel like I would have to like imitate the intro to Outdoor Boys in the
We
video.
should binge watch some Outdoor Boys.
But yeah. I am still waiting on this car. Oh my god. So they're in the this is awful. So the FedEx driver update on the FedEx on the UPS driver that's supposed to deliver this thing.
UPS update.
They've moved, but now they're further down the road. They're actually on the other side of our neighborhood from where we are right now.
Oh god.
Yeah, so I mean, chances are very low that they'll get here before we leave. They got another 15 minutes roughly before it's too late.
Insert the 24 timer sound effect from the show 24 from the early 2000s. Deep, beep, beep. I don't know. You probably never watched that show.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking
My
about.
grandpa was obsessed with this show. So like the beep, beep, beep is like drilled in my head. Like every time the show would go to like commercial or there'd be like some transition, it would transition to like a countdown timer, and it always played that beep, beep, beep.
Right.
So it's what I think about whenever I think about time ticking downwards.
Right. Yeah. I don't want to go back to work.
I don't want to live. I just want to
Yeah.
sleep and die, I guess.
We're supposed to get cupcakes.
Because it's birthday day.
Are you excited for your cupcake?
I don't even know if I want a cupcake today.
How much do you want to bet it's going to be one of those super small cupcakes?
Like the bite-sized cupcakes.
Yeah, like the bite-sized cupcake.
I mean, they gave us expired chips and some plastic junk.
Yeah. I didn't even get plastic junk.
Oh,
I
well,
only got expired chips.
sorry for you. Sorry for your loss. You really missed out on the plastic junk.
I know. But now we're going to get some expired cupcakes.
Mm.
Or I don't know. What can go wrong with cupcakes? Unless they have like the worst icing ever.
My manager sent a message in the team chat. He was like, "Don't worry, y'all. I checked the expiration date.
Oh yeah.
The cupcakes are in date. They're fresh.
Yeah.
Fresh."
Whose fault was that? They must be so embarrassed.
I have
That
no idea.
sucks. Like whoever it is that went out and got all those chips. Like it must suck so bad to be them because it's like, oh
It feels like the chips were like in just some dusty storage closet
yeah.
from like the previous company because they were like a whole year out of date.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's a little further than what I would expect Kroger to do.
Mhm.
Like if you just went to Kroger and like got some chips.
Yeah, if you got it at the store, I don't think they'd be a year out of date.
Yeah.
But yeah, they definitely. There probably was no hell to pay. It was just like, oopsies, we'll just get new chips.
Right. Yeah. Oh God, this is awful. This is like gambling anxiety. I'm like sat here like just watching this stupid map, like hoping to God that this stupid truck gets here in time.
Are they any closer?
No, it's the same deal that happened. They'll probably sit there exactly as long as they sat at the other place, which is too long. They'll probably still be there by the time we leave.
They smoke a cigarette at every stop they go to.
Right. Oh my God. It's so dumb that I have to sign for it. It's just freaking hot sauce.
It is kind of dangerous hot sauce.
It's only 2.6 million Scoville. Like, what's the big deal?
Give like an old person a heart attack or something.
Well, what the hell? It's like, what am I going to do? Feed it to someone that unwillingly to kill them? I don't know if anybody could die from hot sauce.
Oh, the people can definitely die from hot sauce.
I mean, they got to have some kind of other major issue going on. I mean, if you got it in your eyes, it could potentially be bad. But
God.
Who's putting hot sauce in a water gun?
Oh my God. That's so messed up. Or just imagine like pouring like a bottle of it into like a pool or something.
Yeah.
Like swimming around like, oh shit, what the hell?
It's like in your eyes, on your body, you feel it.
On your glands.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I guess that would be pretty bad. I don't know. I don't know if that's enough I wonder if it would dilute too much.
Maybe. I don't know. Considering like you can get like incredibly hot sauce and literally like put like a teardrop amounts worth of it into
like
a chili.
Yeah,
it
and
changes
it's already
it completely.
pretty intense.
Mhm.
And that's probably like 500,000 Scoville maybe.
Oh my God. And this is what, like 2 million?
It's 2.6 million.
Oh my God.
Like, I don't know. I don't know what the Scoville level usually is of most of those peppers, but I think there's like, it's like a curve. It like goes up, or like it kind of goes up and then it flattens back off again. You know what I mean?
Like an S curve?
Yeah. Like I think eventually like it stops mattering. Like everything like past like 1 million, it just feels the same. It's just the same level of horrible.
Yeah, I could see that. It's like you could only get so scared. Like say you're scared of heights and you go 1,000 feet up. And that's pretty terrifying. Are you really going to be much more scared at 2,000 feet? Are you going to be double as scared as you were at 1,000 feet?
Right.
I don't think so. Probably flattens out eventually. Like if you're 100,000 feet in the air, is it really that much scarier?
Like, what do you think is worse? Starting off with like a lighter hot sauce and then like working your way up to the hottest hot sauce, or just going from 0 to the hottest hot sauce?
I think probably the working your way up because it like kind of builds up upon each other.
Yeah. Like, I hope so. Because I plan on getting wings with this. I'm planning on ordering some wings and doing, like, the last dab. Like, actually putting it on a wing and then eating it.
I'd do the last dab with you.
Yeah. Like, I wanna actually experience what that bite is like. And just feel it.
Will you hear, like, the editing sound effects that they add into the Hot One
probably.
show?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Your screen will vibrate, or your vision will vibrate a little bit.
Yeah.
I can't imagine it tastes like anything. Like maybe it tastes good. I don't know. I feel like it just tastes like pain.
Yeah, well, I mean, if we're going by like what the first one was tasted like, it was pretty freaking good.
Yeah.
And like people, like I watched a video of some of people like eating the pepper, and they were like while fighting through tears and pain, describing it as being like pretty like good or whatever. They were like
smoky.
They could taste like the flavors in it, the stuff that's going on in it.
What is the hottest hot sauce in the world?
This is the hottest.
Oh.
It's the Guinness World Record.
Oh God.
It's Pepper X, which is the hottest pepper in the world.
Is it like some genetically advanced pepper to be hot?
It's like I guess like the guy that made it was saying like they said that it was impossible to do what he's doing, to like make a pepper that's like that hot, but he was like, we did it. We managed to we had a huge team of people that worked to make this happen.
We have the technology.
Yeah, and they created Pepper X. Yep. I mean, I'm excited. I don't do that great with hot stuff. Like, I'm okay. Like, I love sriracha like crazy. I can just eat the crap out of that stuff. And like jalapenos are great, but if I eat like a whole jalapeno, I will be like, ha ha ha. But like and then like habaneros, like I remember like habanero seeds kick my ass. I've had a ghost pepper seed, just the seed. like not the pepper itself, but literally just a seed from one, and that made me like freak out. Like I remember, but I was like young, but I remember being like, oh my god, like I don't know what, like what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Like like full panic. Like what do I do? Like I need something. Oh, we should probably get milk.
That would be a good idea.
Yeah, we will definitely want to get milk. But yeah, it's gonna be something.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Oh yeah, about hot sauce. I'm actually quite a big fan of hot things, but I have my limits. That Mexican restaurant we used to go to in the Grange
Right.
had this like red hot sauce, and that was like my absolute limit right there. But I could down that hot sauce.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Scoville rating is on it. It can't be. It's probably like, I don't know, like 1,000 or something.
Right. I don't know. But what if this is easy? What if it's too good and it's delicious and it's easy to handle?
We become the Spice Boys.
I guess. I kind of doubt that that's good. I mean, that's really wishful thinking.
I have a feeling it's just got to be painful.
It could go either way. It could be like fine, or it could be like the worst.
My biggest fear is it make you like throw up or something.
Yeah. Yeah. At least I want to get it on camera if that happens. Like, I want to be able to capture the whole thing. But yeah, I guess we gotta go, and which is awful because this freaking stuff isn't here yet. They're still sitting there.
You got 5 minutes.
They haven't moved. Oh my god.
Maybe we can just go drive over to them and take it from them.
I was thinking that when they were over that way, because they were actually in the direction our work is, so I could have like seen them on the way up there. I was like, maybe if I go up there and be like, look, here's the order number. Like, give me the thing.
I need this hot sauce now.
I need it now. And I bring it to work. Like I leave it on my desk.
Put it on the cupcake.
Put it on the cupcake. But nope, I don't think I'm gonna get it. Damn, this is frustrating. But yeah, we probably should just end this.
Yeah,
Get
well,
on with our lives.
to Wednesday.
Yay.
Bye.
Lunch break.
Lunch break.
It's Wednesday.
Wednesday. How's your Wednesday?
It's fine. I took a half day. I'm not at work anymore. It's kind of cool, except I don't know, man. I've been busy, so I'm just tired.
What were you doing at work today?
Not much. Just like really slow stuff, sending emails and crap. But I was just feeling like super stressed and just like not comfortable. Just wanted out.
Understandable.
And then I got home and I'm installing Linux on my freaking computer. And I'm trying to get just as a dual boot. And I was gonna see if I could get the editing software on there, DaVinci. Holy crap. Nightmare. Nightmare. I'm in repository hell. It just like keeps going and going and going. I'm like, Jesus. So yeah, I don't know.
What's repository mean?
Well, it's not, that's the wrong word probably. Dependency hell is the right thing. But there's I don't know, there's just like a bunch of crap that you need in order for it to run. And I'm trying to use virtual boxes because I'm using Bazite, and Bazite sucks to run. It doesn't. There's no one's made like a flat pack or whatever it's called for that editing software. Even though they could do that, the developers could make it so that it works on there, like just works out of the box. They haven't done it. So the only way to really use it is to either go through a bunch of crazy crap to get it to run on there natively, or to use a virtual machine. And so far, I've tried 2 different virtual machines. I've tried Ubuntu. I've tried what is it called? I don't know. I've tried 2. One of them was Ubuntu. I just got done trying Ubuntu. I tried Rocky 4 or 8, which is a different type of Linux. It also didn't work. And I was just about to start trying another one, but I'm like, maybe I should just switch back to Windows and edit there because this is ridiculous.
In order to do X, you must do Y, but before you do Y, you must do X.
Yeah. There's just like, it's just constant. Like, I've been using the AI to like walk me through it because I was at one point like using a guide, but then I kept doing it kept not working, and I kept having so many problems that now I've just been like take screenshots, send it to the AI. AI sends me what to do, put it in. Take screenshots, send it to the AI. AI tells me what to do, put it in. Take screenshots, send it to the AI. And it's just this. I've been doing that for the last like hour. Yeah.
Work's been going okay with me. The fucking Chronicles of Fuckery continues. It's day 3 of this QC shit where they're like, oh, I'm going to reject your project for the 4th time for invalid rejections, because I'm just like it feels like a broken record at this point. Like, oh, well, these things are completely out of the scope. I don't understand why you keep rejecting me for this. So
Right.
I've gotten my supervisor and my supervisor's supervisor involved, and they're talking to their supervisor and supervisor's supervisor. Because at this point, it's getting pretty annoying.
Yeah, that definitely seems like something's gone wrong there. Like, it feels like, yeah, I don't understand. Is it a person on the other side of that? Just
Yeah,
one person
It's
doing
the same
that?
person doing it.
That's crazy.
I think they're new to the job, so that may be a reason, but it's just really annoying. I feel like the company should have like a dedicated team for doing quality control instead of us doing our own quality control, because it just leads to endless amounts of problems. There's no set standards or anything that we can follow.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's the way she goes now.
It's the way of the road.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's it. That's all I got going on. I'm just tired.
You're having a rocky experience with installing Linux, which reminds me the Project Hail Mary movie's coming out at some point.
Yeah, it's coming out way later, though. It's like
Hmm.
next year. I think it's the 3rd. So, May.
May of
Or-
2026.
April, May. So, the one before that.
January, February, April, yeah.
Or it's not. Well, it wouldn't be. April's the 4th. So, I guess February. I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, it comes out in a while. And it comes out before GTA 5 comes out. That's what I know. It's 6, I mean. Like
Bro's
two
getting
months before it.
Project Hail Mary before GTA 6.
Yeah, it's crazy that they're making a movie about it. It's pretty amazing. Like,
They
that
did
book
make
was the shit.
It's
you
a
know?
pretty popular author, and they did make a movie about his other book, The Martian.
Right. But, like, that book is so freaking good. And I think it's going to be, like... that movie does seem like it's going to be good. Like, it's got freaking Ryan Gosling in it.
Is that Kent from Barbie?
Yeah, it's the same guy. It's the dude that...
Nice.
He's the guy that... Yeah, he's been in all kinds of shit. But... Yeah, like, he usually just does comedies. And, like, the Project Hail Mary was, like, kind of a comedy, but that wasn't really the focus. It was more serious than comedy.
Very existential.
Right. But I think that, like, at least in the trailer, he seems like at least mostly serious, you know?
Mm-hmm.
With there's, like, a little bit of, like, a hint of it there, but nothing, like, he's not being too wacky.
You got to relieve the tension sometimes.
I suppose, yeah, but, like, it needs to, I hope he stays serious throughout it. And then, like, the trailer has huge spoilers in it. Like, you shouldn't watch more. Anybody that hasn't read the book should not watch more than 2 minutes of the trailer, because it immediately spoils some of the biggest freaking aspects of that book. Also in the trailer, they show him waking up on the ship, but there's no mention or, like, reference to the other people that came with him. So I don't know if that's going to be in it at all. Like, I'm nervous that it's just going to be like, oh, they only sent him up there to do it, which isn't going to be believable. Like, so hopefully they do the whole thing where they're like, they sent him up there with a team, but the team didn't make it. He was the only one that made it.
Very sad.
And, like, yeah, but I don't know. I'm super excited. If they do it right, it should be really cool. And it needs to be a long movie. Like, it needs to go on for a long time. Like, that's important to me. The ship looks wrong. Like, it doesn't look like the Hail Mary at all. And so I'm, like, nervous because I'm afraid it doesn't spin.
It better spin.
It doesn't look like it can spin. But maybe that it still spins. I don't know. Maybe they just redesigned it and it spins a different way now.
The way it spins in the book is so cool, though.
Right. Well, I assume it would. I would imagine it would still do head over tails, but, like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm excited. It's gonna be a freaking long time before we get to see that, though. But
What
yeah.
is there to keep us occupied until then, other than the expeditionary force? I don't think it's going to last until then.
I mean, I didn't need anything else than that long of a time frame. I already had GTA 6. Like, what more could I ever want?
I don't know.
Too many things are coming out in 2026, and the anticipation is too much.
Apparently, a new Elder Scroll trailer has dropped, but I haven't watched that yet.
Yeah.
It would make sense if Elder Scrolls 6 comes out in 2026.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really know how interested in that I would even be.
Yeah, me neither. I wasn't the biggest fan of any of the most recent things that Bethesda's been making, and I never played the most recent Elder Scrolls game, which was Tamriel Online. I played it for like 5 minutes, but I got bored instantly. And I have a feeling it's going to be just like Skyrim and everything, just, more modern.
Right. Yeah, I mean, they would have to do some like pretty massive changes to the game, to the gameplay and to the experience for me to be interested.
Yeah.
It can't just be another freaking one of them,
Yeah, I have a feeling it is going to be that. It's just going to be like Skyrim, but even more dumbed down.
Yeah.
Even though that Skyrim's already like crazy dumbed down.
Right. Yeah. It's whatever. I'll probably play it, or at least watch stuff on it.
Hopefully it's free. I can get it on Game Pass.
Yeah. That would be cool. Is Skyrim on Game Pass?
Yeah, it is. And so
Okay.
is what's that other game they made recently? The one in space with all the spaceships. I can't even remember the name of that game.
Star something?
Not Star Citizen.
No,
Starfield.
Starfield, yeah. Huh.
Yeah, I don't know really anything about Starfield either, other than I was like, it's about time travel or something? I don't know.
Yeah. The only thing that bums me out about freaking Play Pass is I like having Play Pass, but it only works on Windows. So like now that I'm like working with Bazite, I'm trying to get that set up so I can play games on there. Like I won't be able to use it for freaking anything on Xbox or like Play Pass, which sucks. And it's all Microsoft's fault being jerks. I'd be able to stream games from Play Pass, so I could stream it, but I wouldn't be able to like install it natively
Yeah.
and play it, which sucks. But yeah.
I want to play Fable 2, which I know is on Game Pass, but it's not on the PC version of Game Pass.
Yeah, you have to get Game Pass Ultimate. I like Game Pass Ultimate. I think Game Pass Ultimate is worth it just because, like, again, I can play it on the Steam Deck.
Yeah.
And I can use it for other things. So it's like, yeah. Regular Game Pass is cool, but I don't want to have to install them every time, especially on the Steam Deck. It's so cool on the Steam Deck because you don't use battery as fast, and it still looks pretty good, and it runs really well. Like it's a pretty epic thing to be able to stream your games there. But yeah,
We should play Fable 2 out here sometime.
it would be cool. Yeah, we'd have to stream it,
Yeah.
and like,
The game is very silly.
yeah, I think it would be forgivable. Like, I think we'd be able to get over the fact that we're streaming it pretty quickly. I was playing it out here for a little while and enjoying it, but then I just kind of got tired of it, I guess. I got too rich in the second
It's really
one.
easy to make money in that game.
Yeah, like I messed up and I got way too rich, and I was like, well, I don't really know what I want to do anymore.
I was a big fan of Fable 3 until Windows fucked me by not letting me play the game anymore.
Yeah.
I fucking hate the game. I guess maybe I should put more of that anger towards Windows rather than the actual game itself. But I remember I was like a really big defender of it. People had all these like negative reviews about it because I forget the exact reason, like the motivation of the bad guy. He was kind of like Palpatine in the Legends, not the Disney Palpatine, but like he actually had like motivations for being evil because he knew this grand threat that was coming.
Right.
But yeah, I played it for like a couple months, and then one day I was all excited coming home from school, and I started up Fable, and it was like, oh, sorry, you can't do it anymore. Windows Live or whatever isn't supported for PC anymore, so get fucked.
Yeah, it is kind of stupid that they just like took that game out of the market.
Removed from Steam with no refunds.
Right. Yeah. That's messed up. Who do you think for that? Microsoft?
I think so.
Yeah. Thanks, Microsoft.
Thank you, Microsoft. Our holy savior, Microsoft.
Which is another reason why I want to just stop using Windows so much. Like, I'm just tired of Windows. I'm tired of Windows' BS. Like, the other day I had to do this stupid-ass update. It forced me to do it. And when I finished it, it was like, hey, you want to install this bullshit onto your computer? And I'm like, no, I don't want to do any of that. And then I like downloaded something later, and it was like, you want to upload this to Dropbox? And I was like, I never had Dropbox. You installed it onto my computer without my consent. I didn't say to do that. I skipped all of the install stuff when I freaking did this update, but you put it on my computer anyway. And I'm like, this sucks. And I've been using like Windows 11, but not paying for it. So I have like that stupid watermark on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
And like, don't have to worry about that with Linux. On Linux, it's a clean desktop, no problems. I got like literally all of my OBS profiles and scenes and stuff just dragged it over from my desktop files. So it's like my OBS is exactly the same. Audio works correctly. Everything in my browser is the same browser, all the same extent. Everything is the same. So all my passwords and stuff save correctly, and every piece of software I could ever want to put on my Steam was already logged in. Like Steam is in there. All my Steam games from my PC are already in there, and I can just launch them at all. So it's like, why the hell would I go back to Windows? Like, this has everything I need. The only thing I wish I had was edit that freaking DaVinci Resolve, and playing multiplayer games is gonna suck unless I switch back to the PC or to Windows.
But that's the point of the dual boot thing,
right? But I think I'll probably just spend most of my time on Linux because I'm enjoying it. I'm digging the shit out of it. And I also forgot how much I love widgets. Oh, widgets are so cool. And the customization to your desktop is amazing. Like being able to just do anything, make it look any way you want, like just because it's yours. It's not owned by Microsoft. There's no one to tell you what you can and can't do. There's no one to say where you're allowed to put stuff or if you're allowed to put these icons here. I don't even need a taskbar. I can just get rid of it. I don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
And like, it's amazing. Like, you feel so free. Yeah, I'm very happy about this dual boot. Bazite, I mean, it was questionable to get Bazite, but I still think I like Bazite over other things if I just need to learn how to use virtual machines better. And I think once I figure that out a little bit more, it will be a little bit more usable for me. But I picked Bazite just because there's a few key things about it that I like. One being it's really good for games. Like games run really well on it, and it has a good community because it's already through Arch and everything, and Arch runs games well. I have a full AMD build, so my computer's like specifically set up for this. Like it's perfect for this. Everything in Bazite runs great on AMD, and then on top of all of that, like it because of the way the operating system works is it's read only, so it can't ever get corrupted. It can never become unstable unless you go in there and do something crazy, but you can't really touch anything important. Yeah. So like every time I start my computer, it works. Oh my God, last night I was able to put my computer to sleep and it stayed asleep all night. Never woke up because I put it to sleep while in Bazite. Amazing. Miracle. On Windows, it doesn't do that. Haven't been able to fix that problem. Never was able to narrow it down. I spent hours trying to figure out why it does that. I have Hibernate off. I even went through like the Windows repository shit, disabling stuff, tweaking things, following guides. Could not get it to stop doing it. Every single night, I put it to sleep, and at some point in the night, it wakes back up again. Ding. Drives me crazy. So now I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah, it feels like, I don't know, I wonder how successful it is, but it feels like Windows, for the past few years, their whole marketing strategy, or there's just business strategy, it's like, let's continuously pester the customer until they pay us more.
Right.
Like, I heard this analogy where, like, Pyrian from the Yogscast, he was talking about how he hates the Windows updates because it resets all his shit to, like, factory default. He was like, imagine if you brought your car to the mechanic and they fixed your issue, but when you brought it back, your seat was reset, your mirror reset, all your radio channels are reset. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. Yeah, that happened to me too. When I do that Windows update, it resets all my freaking default audio devices. All my freaking like drivers are weird, and I start running into problems that I already fixed.
I have a friend who installed the recent Windows update, and it removed hundreds and hundreds of hours worth of gameplay that was saved.
That's insane.
Yeah.
And it's another thing about Bazite. Bazite does have updates, but the way that they're pushed, and because of the way the operating system is, you can roll back any update that's put in. So and you can do it seamlessly. So it's just like you didn't like the update? Yep, you're back. You're right back to where you were because because of the way it's stored. So yeah, I mean technically you can do Windows recovery, and there's like Windows stuff to kind of do that. But, like, that stuff is awful, and I don't know.
Very sketchy, hardly ever works.
Right.
If it does work, you have to jump through 100,000 loopholes, and then they want you to pay for it.
Yeah.
Oh, God. It's pretty late. I have to get back to work.
Yeah. Oh, geez. Yeah, I guess we got to stop then.
What today is today? Today's Wednesday?
Wednesday, yeah.
Tomorrow's Thursday, which is our Friday, because we're off Friday.
Yep.
Very awesome.
Pretty cool. I have a dentist appointment.
What time is that?
In, like, 4 hours.
Oh, well, I wish you luck at the tooth doctor,
Yay.
the tooth mechanic.
Yeah.
Well, to Thursday.
All right.
Bye.
Lunch break.
Lunch break.
It's Thursday.
Thursday. It's our Friday.
Yeah.
No
Yar.
work tomorrow.
Yee.
How's work going for you?
It's fine. It's just been a normal work day.
Just a chillax day. I finally got over the hell that was the QC contravaganza.
Constravaganza.
I don't know if that's a word.
It's not.
the QC contrastrophe. I can't
It's
speak
also
English.
not a word. You can say extravaganza or catastrophe. You have to choose.
Yeah, but yeah, it's finally over. Like they kind of just were like, yeah, okay, everything's passed.
Right.
But then something strange happened after I passed the job. It got flagged because it was rejected so many times. So my supervisor messaged me and he was like, "Why was this job rejected 4 times?"
Right.
And I was like, "You were a part of that conversation."
Yeah.
Like, and I sent the screenshots of him being
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, you can just, it's okay."
He's probably asking you because he needs to like explain it to his higher ups.
Mm-hmm.
So he has to like, have some kind of formal reasoning for that, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fun.
I just, I was on a speed run to get stuff prepared for tonight because I'm cooking food for a family that
Huh.
cooked for me.
Yeah, one of the Spanish speaking
Mhm.
families.
Well, we're actually cooking food for each other. They have a bunch of food prepared, so I thought I might as well bring some offerings this time. But
Right.
it's crazy how the universe works. Whenever you're in a hurry, every fucking thing is in your goddamn way.
Yeah.
Like we're driving there was like that horde of geese crossing the road, and then
Right.
I got there and there was people driving like maniacs, so I had to wait for them to do their maniacness, and then going to park, someone's backing out really slowly. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I get inside, I get all the stuff ready. There's a huge line for the cashier stuff. Of course, it's Thursday, which is old people day.
Mhm.
So the cash register areas are filled with a bunch of old people with their mouth open, like the zombies from 28 Days Later when he goes
Right.
hello.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had just enough time to do everything I needed to.
Nice.
So it is also crazy how the universe kind of works to where you can everything works out.
I feel like that's just pure like I don't know what you call it. I would say dedication or just like the word for persistence. I was gonna say the word for persistence, and I was like, that's the word that I'm looking for. Yeah.
It just reminds me of like how Skippy's talking about like how you monkeys think of luck or
Yeah.
whatever, but it's actually like some universal rule or whatever.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm finally on the book Armageddon, and it's already very fun.
Yeah, dude, Armageddon. I loved Armageddon. I'm so happy that you're there. Armageddon's awesome. And the one I'm on, Valkyrie. Woo! Is Valkyrie next for you?
I think so.
So you're catching up to me because I've been going pretty slow recently.
I've been listening to it while I play games.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, Valkyrie has been a trip. Valkyrie is amazing. And you're going to understand the significance of Valkyrie when you get near the end of Armageddon. You're going to be like, oh, like Valkyrie's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, it's been really sweet. Kind of slow, to be honest, like a little bit slow in some parts of it, but other than that, like overall, it's really cool. So yeah, I've been enjoying that. I've been jumping around though a lot today in terms of listening to stuff, but I am mostly sticking to the book now. But yeah.
I also I listen to the book for about an hour before I go to sleep. I'll turn my computer off and put my sleeping mask on and just lay there for like an hour, listen to like 1 or 2 chapters.
Right. I was doing that for a while. I haven't done that in a minute because I've been staying up like to the last freaking second.
Installing Linux?
Doing Linux crap mostly. I was like, I would have done it. It's also editing. Like I'm going to be editing now for a while. So I'm probably going to be staying up late editing for many days. But
very excited for the next Kenshi video.
Yeah, it looks. I'm excited to put it together because it feels good, and also it truncated down to like 48 minutes. So I'm like,
nice.
that's not so bad to work with. It shouldn't take as long to work to fix it as it did like the last episode, for instance. But yeah, dude, honestly, the Linux stuff has been keeping me up because I'm doing a dual boot and I'm trying to get it all set up, and it's not really so much that it's requiring me to do a lot of things that take a lot of time. It's that the amazing amount of customization and things that I could do is what's keeping me engaged and like constantly working at it, because I'm like, there's so much more that I could do that I want to do. And then like I had issues with Steam games where I couldn't get like my games to launch properly for a little bit. Like I didn't even know it was a problem, because when I first installed it, I had so much other shit to do in it that I wasn't even checking. But then I actually sat down, I was like, I'll check and see how my games work. And I launched a few of them, and I kept running into like, I'd hit start and then nothing would happen, and then it would go away again, or it would go back to start, and I'd be like, what, or play rather. I'd hit play, it would start to run and then just say play again. I'm like, damn it. Like, what the hell? Like, and on games where I would go online and look up, like, does this game run on Linux? And it's like, yeah, that game runs on Linux. It runs great. I'm like, what the hell? It's not launching. So I was freaking out for a while. I thought maybe it was like one of my drives has an issue, but I checked and it was happening on both drives randomly, and I couldn't find any correlation. And I ended up, like, Gemini ended up saving it on that regard, because I couldn't find anything about this online. Gemini eventually was like, oh, so the problem is, like, Windows has a certain way of managing files, like the file system has a certain way of doing it, and Steam is expecting you to have a certain file system arrangement depending on the OS that you install it on. So because you have Steam installed on Windows, when it's launching your games, it's using the Windows file system, and it's expecting the Windows file system to launch your game. The only file that is the common, I think it's like common something. There's like a specific file within the Steam directory that where this is a problem. And so the way to fix it is just because all of my games are on the Windows installation, or on the Windows on the drives that were connected to the Windows account. It doesn't really matter what drives there or what operating system the drives were connected to at the time, because when I switch OSs, the drives are just like, oh, we're a drive. Yeah. We're on whatever operating system. But because they're over there, whenever I tried to launch the game, it was trying to use the Windows version of that file. And when it was doing that, it was like, oh, I'm confused. I don't understand the file system, and it would just air out and stop working. So the solution was I went to the Steam files on the Linux side, and then just created that file that was having the issue on Linux, and then linked those two files together. So it's essentially just sharing the data from the file on Windows with the same exact file on Linux. And so everything's the same, except those same files are now on Linux and not on Windows. So when Steam goes to check for those files, oh, suddenly we're in the Linux file system and it works. So it's like amazing solution to that problem. It just fixed the issue. And that file linking system is so cool, and it was so easy to do that I'm like, why don't I just do that for everything? I could link my download folders, all of my files from my Windows like drives, everything over to the Linux drive. So when I go to file, or I go to downloads, or I go to whatever, it's just all linked together and everything is there. And I'm like, that would be so freaking cool, and I think I could make that happen. In theory, that's possible. So it's like another task that, like, I technically don't need to do this, but I really, really want to. And I might, like, dig into how I can make that happen.
Stuff that I could do that I want to, shibby dibby dobby do.
Right. But like now all my games launch beautifully, and I'm like the amount of joy I had. Like I was trying to play Guild Wars, and I was like, Guild Wars is a must. If I can't get Guild Wars to launch on Linux, I'm never using this. And I just, the quick little solution, and boom, Guild Wars, like the second I did that, hit play, immediately launched. I was like,
exciting.
And it also launched so fast, like way faster than it does on Windows, which blew my mind. It launched almost immediately, and when I got into the game, it was just like instant. Like I was like bam, bam, and then boom, in the game. I was like, what the hell? Like it was so much faster on Linux than it was on Windows, and it was running really smooth. Like it was like butter when I got into it. I was like, what the I was like, how is this? I was like, I couldn't even believe it. Like a lot of games just run way better on Linux. They just run way more smooth. They load faster somehow. Even though it's going through Proton, it's like it doesn't even matter. It's just like better somehow.
It gets to skip all the bloatware in Windows.
I guess, yeah. Like all the crap it's doing, all the extra stuff that doesn't matter. But I don't know.
I've heard like playing games on Windows versus Linux, like it explained kind of like how Linux is kind of like point A to point B.
Right.
But then Windows is like point A to point B. back to point A, back to point B, to point C, back to point A, back to you have to
Yeah.
like go back and forth over and over before your game actually starts.
Right. Yeah, it felt so snappy and comfy. And then like the fact that I have all my widgets on the right, like I like being able to see like what my computer is doing when I'm playing games, like my memory, my CPU cores, my like how hard it's hitting my drives, my storage and everything. But because it's like built into my freaking other screen, whenever I play a game, I just have it all right there. I can just look over and see all of that information anytime, forever, always. Like that's pretty amazing. I love that crap.
Looks better than Task Manager, and
Right.
it doesn't use as much processing power as Task Manager.
Right. It's much more satisfying, and I can customize it endlessly. I can make it look like whatever I want, so I can, it doesn't, I can do whatever I want with it. Oh my God, I'm thrilled. Here's the problem. I wanted DaVinci Resolve to run in Linux because I spend so much time on my computer editing, and I keep getting so close to making that happen, and then running into some sort of a problem. Today, and then just now, I learned by communicating with a YouTuber who made a video about it in the comments. I left him a whole thing about all of my attempts and like what I tried to do to troubleshoot and all the issues I was having, because he was like, it was easy. So he got back to me and he was like, oh yeah, so I actually do dual boot to Windows when I edit in Resolve. And he was like, the reason I do that is because Resolve has issues with codecs. So like Resolve doesn't, like my experience, Resolve hasn't really accepted any of my MPK files because it's like, I don't like the audio codec. And I like AAC because I like having multiple audio channels, multiple audio tracks, and I just like having consistency with my audio codecs. So it doesn't like that container. So it likes MP4. So I use MP4 with AAC when I record with OBS. But just so happens that on Linux, any version of Resolve running on Linux isn't going to be compatible with MP4 and AAC running, except if it's DaVinci Resolve Studio, which is what I have. Then it is compatible with one of those MP4 video codecs, but not AAC. So I'd have to pick a new audio codec in order to actually make it work. And I'm like, that's probably why I was having audio problems with one of my attempts to install it, where like the waveforms weren't loading and I couldn't hear anything. That's probably the reason why. But at this point, like that right there tipped me out. I'm like, all right, editing on Windows. Like definitively, I'm gonna stop trying to install Resolve and wasting my time. I've done a million attempts to install freaking Resolve on Linux, and it just turns out if you want to use professional editing software, you're better off doing it on Windows. Unless you're on like Apple. If you're on like, Apple stuff, Apple's great about that kind of crap. But Linux, not so great. Windows, it can do it. So when I'm editing, I have to go to Windows. Kind of a huge bummer to me.
Yeah, you do have like everything else on Linux now.
Right. Like pretty much everything is set to Linux. The only time I'm going to be on Windows is when editing. And I spend so much time on my computer editing. Like most of the time when I'm at my computer, I'm editing. Like I don't play that many games on my desktop anymore. Most of the time if I'm playing a game, I'm playing it on the Steam Deck out here. So it's like, that kind of sucks. But I mean, at least I can do that. Like it's an option. I am dual booting, so it's not really that big of a deal to switch over to Windows and do it like that. It just means I don't get to enjoy my Linux environment when I'm doing it. But yeah, it is what it is.
I was about to say something about that, but then I just completely forgot. I just got distracted by a different thought. I'm just excited for the next time we play Kenshi, and also craving Kingdom Hearts 2 quite a lot.
Yeah, you said you wanted to stream it, but you don't want to like make edited videos and stuff?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how well Kingdom Hearts 2 would work for like edited content, other than maybe like shorts and like funny moments.
Yeah.
That could work, but yeah, I was getting ready for work this morning, and YouTube just started playing its music. I like listen to music in the morning, and it just randomly was like, I'll just play the Kingdom Hearts 2 theme song, and I was like, oh god, I gotta play this game again.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite things about the game. Is like all the soundtracks in that game is a complete bop.
Right. Yeah. It's I remember every time I've ever like experienced the game, I've really liked it. And also again, it runs really well on the Steam Deck. Apparently it runs great, so it should work out here to do that. It would be kind of cool to stream it. But yeah.
Also very excited for the next play session in Kenshi. I think, I'm not sure how fun it'll be to watch, but definitely I really thoroughly enjoy the Rebirth gameplay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's just really satisfying because it's very easy to train a whole bunch of different stats like all at once.
Right.
Like you can train your strength basically the entire time with the shackle trick where you fill your inventory with shackles.
Right.
But then because basically everyone there is hostile, whenever you sneak, your sneak just goes like just level up, level up, level up.
Right.
And then you can also train your assassination and your lockpick because you're constantly being entrapped in cages, so you can get out of the cage. And then you can train your lockpick on the other, or your assassination on the other slaves. You just get it behind them and thunk.
Right.
So you can get like a good 30 or 4 levels of assassination. So
Right.
yeah, I'm gonna be leveling up like a Superman.
Right. That's awesome.
And then finally, when you escape rebirth, you're in like the most interesting part of the world. I'm gonna go to the Floodlands, which is it's amazing. It's like the Elder sites and freaking Expeditionary Force. Just loads of crazy old technology that's still working. Loads of crazy ruins.
Right.
Insane robots that were around during the old Empire.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Man, I guess before we go, I just want to say briefly on the Linux thing, like, yes, I am kind of committing to Linux and I'm really, really enjoying it. There's this cloud over my head anticipating a moment where I'm like, I can't do this. Like, this isn't going to work for me. But so far, things have been good. Even like OBS, everyone said that OBS wasn't going to work, that OBS was going to have issues, you're going to have compatibility problems. So far, I was able to like literally import everything from Steam, from Windows over to Linux, and other than like replacing a few broken files, it's perfect. It's working exactly the same. So and even all the plugins, I mean, OBS plugins, I thought those were going to be an issue. No, I went to OBS Studio on the Discover page, like the built-in Linux Discover page. It has a plugins tab. I just went and clicked the plugins tab, and I was able to see all the plugins, and every plugin that I use on OBS was just there. I just hit the install button, opened it, and boom, all the plugins were installed already. Everything was on there. I was like, this is amazing. Like I don't know, man. It's pretty freaking solid. So.
Linux also has the best mascot out of the main 3 OSs.
Yeah? Which one? Like
the penguin.
The penguin? Yeah, I guess so. I guess that is a universal Linux mascot. Because I'm technically on Bazi, it's a little different, but
anytime I think of Linux, I just think of the penguin.
Right. I think it is like a universal mascot for it. But yeah, we actually have to go. It's time to leave.
Womp womp. Well, to the weekend.
Yeah, yay.
Hey, boy.